Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, wrestling fans and sports entertainment fans, welcome to the No Shave Man Cave. Baby, I am Ellie Jair, and I tell you, there is so much going on in the world of professional wrestling, both good and bad, that, hey, I just wanted to come in and do a quick rundown on what's going on with TNA. It's total nonstop action with the talk, with talk of wrestlers' contracts coming up. Wanting to bring some WWE superstars over to show up on the shows at TNA. We've got a new president and chief of creative, Tommy freaking stinking Dreamer, the heart and soul of professional wrestling. And Scott Damore, wanted to buy the whole damn show, and it didn't work out. So unfortunately, he was future endeavored, as they would say over in the WWE. So I would expect him to show up somewhere, and Tony Khan is big on grabbing talent from everywhere, and having Scott Damore possibly over there at Ring of Honor, I think would be strong and would be a huge blow to TNA, even though they just signed Josh Alexander, and the long-time world champion who just ground his body into dust until he finally relinquished the title, and hasn't won it back since. So, but I foresee him being a champion again in professional wrestling, definitely TNA. So great showing for him recently, really putting on some fantastic matches, and since he's been back from his injury. So man, but anyway, yeah. So TNA, they rebranded themselves from Impact Wrestling. They are owned by a company called Anthem, and they recently signed a TV deal with Endeavor, which is totally awesome, and that means that we'll have more access to their product, more so than on their YouTube channel or Access TV, when you have to chase it down depending on the time of year. Is it at 8? Is it at 9? Is it Tuesday? I don't know. But I have it set. I watch it religiously, and it is a great product. I'm interested to see how the change will be with Scott Damore. And is Tommy Dreamer going to book TNA more like House of Hardcore and more of the soft side of ECW, storyline side of ECW, definitely not the gore of the production part like ECW had. And you still have one of the brightest minds in professional wrestling, Uncle Bully there, who could book anything inside, outside, backwards, around, and if Bully gets an opportunity to contribute to the creative, just imagine the rocket that would be strapped on TNA as they start their rejuvenation. And this is what I hope. So now you'll have a strong third product, and Ring of Honor still kind of bringing up the rear, even though there's a lot of crossover. But I foresee that happening more so than Ring of Honor, becoming more of a mainstay product like, WWE or even AEW, just because of the availability and how to get a hold of it, and you need to have this subscription and all that other stuff. And I wish nothing but the best. One of my favorite tag teams is with Ring of Honor, the Infantry. So I'm not hating on Ring of Honor. I really enjoy it. I'm just saying this is how we foresee things, how they're going. So we're lucky to have Moose as our world champion at TNA, and he is a fantastic representative of what a champion should be. So awesome to see him with the gold on. And again, nothing against Shelley. I think he's a fantastic performer. He was a fantastic tag team champion, part of the Guns, and along with Chris Sabin, who is the X Division champion, who is a fantastic champion. and really making huge moves and doing well for his brand. And I think he's an 8 or 9 time X Division champion, 9 times I think. So shit hot for him. Very, very cool. We have some other mixing around over there in TNA. The new personality of Kazarian. Keep your eye on that, along with Eddie Edwards and what he's got going on with his clique. That is really cool. Jordan Grace, they're the women's knockout champion, and her coming off of the Royal Rumble, and now you have a bunch of the WWE superstars, Natty for one, saying, "Oh, I would love to have a match over there in TNA. I think that would be fantastic." And there's a couple other of the women's champions that have said, I wouldn't mind going over and competing. So super cool to see that relationship, sort of coming together. WWE has a deal with All Japan. TNA was in cooperation with just about everybody, and they've been a little bit more of a standalone outside of Will Ospreay came on and had a couple of matches on Impact, which were exceptional. But I don't know that was a New Japan collaboration more so than Will Ospreay being able to book himself additional dates, whenever. So kudos to TNA and WWE for making a business decision in order to get more eyes on the prize, and just a fantastic showing Jordan Grace did in the Royal Rumble. She eventually got eliminated, just in freaking style, and awesome gear that she was rocking. So good for her, and the TNA coming up with that agreement. Triple H has spoke in lengths about it. So super cool to see what's going on. In the tag team division, we have on the women's side, we have Decay, and on the men's side, we have ABC. And ABC is super entertaining, both in tag team and in singles. So definitely something to keep your eye on and be able to have access to. So, TNA, they're on Access TV right now. They just recently signed a deal with Endeavor, so you're going to be able to get your mitts on that product a little bit more. Wait a minute, Endeavor sounds familiar, doesn't it? Oh yeah, they, along with the WWE, formed TKO. So there's going to be access to just limitless abilities to distribute that product, and I can't wait. So hope everybody's doing well today, and weather is well where you're at. I'm here in Florida, and the weather is amazing. And I really hope the weather cooperates down in Australia for the Elimination Chamber. If you're interested in what's going on with that, come check us out here at the No Shave Man Cave. And we're talking about a little bit about everything. We got a big weekend coming up. TNA is getting ready for some big shows as well as the WWE, and you can't miss Saturday night with AEW putting their best and brightest on that huge roster of theirs. So, but definitely thanks for checking us out here in the No Shave Man Cave. On behalf of Jay Tilly, thanks for checking us out. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you on the floor.